All right, today on Study Ball is my favorite day because we're talking about quarterbacks. And I love what Joe Burrow has become in just a couple years. And I saw it very early on in the NFL last year before the injury, is that he does a great job understanding what he's seeing with his eyes. Always key for a quarterback. Where do I put my eyes as soon as the ball is snapped? Who am I reading? Am I able to delineate what that defender is doing and then, boom, get the ball out of his hands? It's the reason that the Cincinnati Bengals, to me, are in the Super Bowl. They've struggled up front blocking for Joe Burrow. He's been a playmaker, ability to get the ball out of his hands. The ability to prevent negative plays is the reason that the Cincinnati Bengals find themselves playing against the Rams on Super Bowl Sunday. And so let's take a look at what I mean by the quick keys. I always talk about quarterbacks. Make the game as simple as possible, as quickly as possible. Knowing who you're looking at, eliminating everybody else, and making your decisions off of those guys. Joe Burrow does it as well as anybody. Right, they love to go with the empty sets. This is something that Joe Burrow does really, really well. It forces the defense's hands. They want to bring pressure, leaves guys exposed, but oftentimes when you're in empty sets, you're not running a bunch of guys down the field. It's a lot more quick stuff, which I believe they're going to have to do against this Rams defense, is attack in the underneath zones and slow down the pressure of the Rams. But you're going to see here on this particular play, they're trying to run these little pivots here and attack there. He gets some quick pressure, and this is just, I just showed this because I love this. He's going to start to move. He's done a great job moving in the playoffs, but I want you to watch how quickly, once he moves, boom, he sees it, ball's out of his hands, off of that quick movement, completing it to his guy on the outside. Let's take a look at it from the end zone copy. A lot of guys have to take off running. They take 5 or 6 steps before they can throw it. Boom, feel the pressure, boom, 1-2 steps. I know where I'm going. I'm able to balance up and able to complete the ball down the field. Being able to make those quick decisions on the move is going to be key against Aaron Donald and company. Here we go, timing. Looked at this when we looked at Jamar Chase. So again, timing and anticipation is so key. Quick pressure. When you get quick pressure up front, you've got to be able to see things ahead of time. Ball is coming out of Joe's hands right there before Jamar Chase even turn around. Boom, ball's right there on his numbers. Great anticipation. Know what I'm getting. And a big part of that is, right, seeing, do I have one high? Do I have my guy soloed up? If I do, I know where I'm going with the football. No hesitation. Back foot in the ground. Ball out. Completion. Love his anticipation. You see a little bit more anticipation right here. Down in the red zone. Tough. Okay, they're going to rotate over the last second. This guy gets a little outside. This guy stays tucked inside. Uzama's right here and going to hit this hook right here. And once again, you're going to see the anticipation. I'm going to hold the linebacker to the inside. Boom, back foot in the ground. Ball on my guy, out of his hands before the guy can turn around. That's the kind of stuff that is key down in the red zone. We'll watch it from this, hit that back foot, let the ball go right now, and you see the placement of the football. Defender inside, ball outside, accuracy, understanding, timing, key for Joe Burrow in this game and really all year long. Here we go. So again, understanding what I'm seeing. Boom. On the snap, they're going to roll down this way. They're going to bring pressure off the backside. I've got flat, hook, and then a go route. So my read here is all about this linebacker right here. So you're going to see it right off the bat. Gets hard movement by the linebacker. Boom. Back foot in the ground. Ball's out. Split the defenders. Get completions. So quick with his decision making and understanding where his eyes need to be. Okay, so here, he's going to get his eyes right here on this linebacker. Once I get one high, safety over here, I'm going to try to hit this Jamar Chase. I'm going to try to hit him down here with speed, and then I've got this choice route that's going to complement that. This guy goes back, hit the choice route. This guy comes up, hit Jamar Chase over the top, eyes in the right spot, he gets the turn and run, boom. Ball's already out. Out, completion, underneath, moving the chains. Here we're going to go, similar right here. We're going to run this right here. Now we're going to come back. Instead of the choice underneath, we're going to run an in route, looking at 42. Soon as I see 42, turn his hips away from Jamar Chase. I know exactly where I'm going with the football. Boom, back foot in the ground, ball out of his hands. Knowing what you're seeing, quarterbacks, knowing how to replace it, what the complementary routes are, get your back foot in the ground, throw the football. Okay, double slants. Double slants, we want against too high. Reading that defender right there. What does that defender do? First thing is he's tucked way inside, so I probably have a pretty good idea. I'm going to hit the outside slant anyways, but I'm going to get my eyes on him. As soon as he turns his hips back to the inside, it's a done deal. As soon as he hesitates from pushing right there, boom, ball's out of my hands. Beat him with the throw. Great timing once again, knowing where your eyes need to go. Okay, here we go. Out, push, corner, here. Okay, so I know to myself, this is going to end up probably being a high-low right here. Even though Tennessee's really in a good position to take it away, I can take away the underneath here. Corner's in great position, outside leverage to take that away. But what am I looking at? Okay, I've already seen that, so that's X'd out. Body language of the corner. Body language of the corner. Turns his hips inside. He's turning this way. I know there's no way he's going to be able to cross over and cover the out. Boom. Ball's out of my hands. As soon as my guy hits the top of his route, because I see the body language, I know that spin. See the cornerback? He's not going to be able to spin. Once my guy's out of it, he can't spin and cover it. Great throw, great timing, great understanding of what he's seeing. Okay, so similar type concept right here. Now we're going to go out, over the top, and hook underneath. So similar type look. We got the corner outside deep. Okay, so now I'm reading this guy, reading the body language of that guy. Look at the body language. He's pushing, then he turns right there. Turns his hips right there. It's game over. His hips are turned. Corner's hips are turned back. Boom. Now I take the underneath one. Understand what I'm seeing. Ball's out of my hands. Easy completion. Not trying to force it down the field. Know what you're looking at, quarterbacks. Make the game simple as possible, as quickly as possible. Okay, here we go. We're going to run down the middle of the field. I get a too high look, so I'm always peek this first. If Mike linebacker chases him, great. Now I've got a high-low outside of him. Boom, it's easy. I see the guy turn and run right off the bat. I'm right there reading off the outside backer, ball out of his hands, hit him on the money between the hashes, bunch of run after catch, because I know what I'm looking at, and I'm able to decipher off of it. Okay, great job right here, okay? So, in this situation, you'll see we got 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen, 5 is a linebacker, 6 is a linebacker. So, with these 5, 6 guys blocking, okay? We're expecting those guys to take care of those 6 guys, okay? Joe sees free safety come down weak. This is what we call a re-Mike. So we call the Mike linebacker. This guy right here is the Mike linebacker, meaning the offensive line is going to him. The back's going to go to that linebacker. We're going to take care of those 6. We talk about a re-Mike. Forget it. That guy's not the Mike anymore. I'm changing the Mike to this guy. So now the offensive line go back to that guy. Joe Mixon goes to the next guy off his weak side, which is the safety. Okay, this guy would become my hot guy, but because I see that blitz walk down, I feel like they're going to pop these guys out strong, and they're going to bring their pressure from the weak side. I'm going to protect it, and I'm going to try to throw the ball down the field. So great job of readjusting. You'll see it right there. See the point? Right there. He's pointing. This guy. He's a Mike. He's a Mike. He's a Mike. So now we're changing what we're doing. You'll see it. There it is. The pop out front side. They bring the pressure. Offensive line picks this up. Joe Mixon picks that up. I got everything taken care of now. Now I get my opportunities to throw the ball down the field, running that same concept right there. If he stays in the pocket, it's probably got this throw right here coming right now, feels a little bit of pressure, so he's going to escape, and he's going to make a play on the run as well. But really good job recognizing the pressure, being able to pick it up, and then making a play off of it. Okay? This is just something I want you guys to watch. So they don't complete these passes, but this is what Joe Burrow loves to do. Red zone, for sure. He's looking for one-on-ones, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and they are going to throw up go routes. They are going to take their chances. And I believe a big part of their success offensively is, do they make these plays? Do they make these contested catches on go routes, which isn't a high percentage throw, maybe higher percentage for these guys because they do it really, really well. But you don't complete these, can put you in a hole because it's not high percentage. You complete these, it can change the complexion of the game. So they're going to take that shot right there. Oh, I got to make that catch. Good coverage, but here it is. It's contested. Defender right there. Ball's right there. Got to be able to make it. You don't make that catch. That's why they fell behind in this game. All right, here we go again. Okay, the safety's here. As soon as I get him to rotate off, and if I get one-on-one, I'm going to take the go shot to Jamar Chase. Here it is. I felt like I held him just enough inside. Boom. We're tight enough. I'm going to make that go shot. Once again, they don't get it in this game. They got it the first time against the Chiefs numerous times. That's why they put up a bunch of points and won that football game. They don't get it right there. All right, so you see what I love about Joe Burrow. Knows where his eyes need to be. Knows what he's looking at. Be able to manipulate the defenders, be able to read their body language and get the ball out of your hands as a quarterback. If you can do that, you can always be successful as long as you're playing within a good offense that has good complementary concepts. Okay, he's got a great sense of timing and understanding, that anticipation to get the ball out, hit the back foot, get the ball out, know where you're going to throw the football is key, and I'm going to keep saying it. I believe it will be key in this game. I don't believe they can protect Joe Burrow if he's going to stand back there and try to throw the ball down the field. So the ball has to come out quick. It's something that Joe Burrow does extremely well. So that, to me, has to be the game plan. And then, as I said there at the end, they are going to take their go shots. We looked at it yesterday with Jamar Chase. We saw one earlier with T. Higgins. Joe Burrow has great confidence in his ability to throw the go routes, and maybe more importantly for his guys to adjust to the football and come down with it and make those big contested catches. Not a high percentage throw. So do you make the contested catches? Do you not make the contested catches? It can be a number of wasted throws if you're trying the go route, trying the go route against tight coverage, and you can't win in those situations. You just say to yourself, why don't I just take 3, 4, 5 yards and stay ahead of the stick? So that will be something to watch for in this game. How many go balls do they throw? And do they make the contested catches? Do they get the big plays in this game? May be key, because I'm not sure they're going to be able to take 12-play drives against this defense, against this defensive front, without having negative plays. So they're going to need some of those big plays and maybe big play touchdowns to win this football game.